Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Let's Play. Jumping right into it, I've done a few things off camera, just to sort of help us along the way and get rid of some of the boring stuff. I've replaced all of our beetroot with carrots, and the world was just open for about half an hour after I'd done it, just to allow everything to grow. So we've got some food now, so we don't have to worry about that, which is cool. Obviously, what I would like to do is either set up a bigger farm or set up a mob farm so we can get some bones so we don't have to worry about it. But for now, they should be okay. We should have enough here to get us by. Things that I've done whilst we were away. I've not done too much. I'll explain the cactus farm in a second. We've got a couple of eggs, obviously, because looks like it's been open for about half an hour, so we've got a decent chunk. I might kill. Let's see how many have we got. Right. Yeah, for now we'll kill them because they're annoying. Come on. Die. So, yeah, so that's the only reason that I set that up originally. Like I said, it was going to be temporary. We've got about 4 stacks of eggs, so we'll be fine with that. We can at least start some sort of farm. I just wanted to be able to make a farm when, you know, automatically have some chickens. So we'll be able to do that. I have chopped down a lot of trees. Don't know if you'll notice that, but we got a lot of wood. Decent couple of stacks. I burnt some to create some charcoal to cook our iron. Subsequently then went down into a cave and got a stack of coal, so I didn't really need to, but it doesn't hurt, does it? I've brewed us some potions ready to go into the nether, so we'll get that underway. And I set up a little cactus farm. Now again, this very much is like the chicken farm. It is temporary, and all it is, it's a very simple farm. But there's obviously a chest underneath. All of the sand blocks are sitting on. I originally did signs, but then I figured that access to the chest would be a bit obstructed, so I went with trapdoors, because I mean, it kind of looks quite cool in my opinion, but also means that we've got full access to the chest. So they're all sitting on either a sign or a trapdoor, and then they're just blocked off this way. Oh, well, that was never going to grow. So when they grow, they pop off, and some of them will hit a cactus and die, but most of them will, I don't know if we can force it to go, but most of them will go in the middle and go into our chest, so we'll get some cactus going, and once we've got maybe a stack, I'll get rid of it. Again, just for when we do set up a farm, it will be nice to have a decent chunk, and I know I could go and grab some, but I was messing about, and I do like little things like that, because you can just leave them. You could have that forever in your world, and it'd probably be fine for the amount of green dye that you'd want. So, chopped down a lot of trees. I've made us some potions. I have... sorry, I forgot where my train of thought was there. I went and got some sand to make the windows. Also enabled me to make the fire resistance potions. And I'm sure there was one other thing, but I can't remember what it was. Yes, a mob farm. So I want to do 2 things today, and well, I want to do one of 2 things today. I either want to go into the nether and at least start working on a blaze farm so we can get some XP. Obviously that's why we need these sugar canes as well, because we won't be able to make use of it. Or I want to build a mob farm, just a normal mob farm in the overworld, because we're going to need carrots, and we just need a mob farm in general. It's one of the first things I think we should be doing. So I've not decided right now. let's get rid of this abomination, and we can also regain our hopper because we don't have the most amount of resources, so every little helps, of course. And I think what we will do is we'll go into the Nether, and we'll at least try and fortify that blaze spawner. So give me a moment, I will prepare our inventory and we'll get going. Okay, we're nearly ready. One more thing that I did forget to tell you. I enchanted another book with efficiency 1, which means that we can combine those two together to get an efficiency 2 book, and then we can combine that with our diamond pickaxe, which I've popped in this chest for now, and we can make it an efficiency 3 pickaxe. Let's do that now, because we'll at least then see how many levels it takes. I didn't want to do that off camera because, you know, making the anvil and things. So one more, I think, and then I think it's like that. No. Nope. Is it one more iron block? Oh, they are expensive, aren't they? Is it like that? No, have I forgotten how to make these? Like that. No. How? Anvil. Is it? Have I just tried that? I've tried that. Right, I will figure this out. Like that, and then like that. No. My problem is I can't remember what I've already tried. Well, I guess we're not making it, because I don't remember how to do it. Okay, it's apparently that recipe. I'm sure I just tried that and it didn't work. Nope, I apparently didn't. So we'll put this near... we'll put it inside, why not? We'll pop it on there. So we will... Efficiency, that will take 2. Then doing that will take 4. But if we call it something, it will take 5. So we'll do that. We will call this... Right, yeah, we'll call it Diamond 1, just so we know. There we go, so we've got an efficiency 3 diamond pickaxe now. That's not bad. Obviously, eventually, if we can get another efficiency 3 book, yeah, that's quite fast. We can maybe take it, and the anvil didn't get damaged. We can maybe take it all the way up to efficiency 4 or 5 even, maybe. So we'll go into the Nether now, and we will fortify that Nether fortress, at least the spawner. Now, with that, I'm going to do it with cobble at the moment. I was going to cook all of the cobble and make them into stone bricks, but for now, again, very early days, everything's a little temporary. We're just building a box around it, just so we can stop gas from shooting at us, just so we can stop other blaze, so we can stop the skeletons and stuff. So I don't really care what it looks like too much. Obviously I would like it if it was great from the get-go, but it's not the ultimate goal. So I'm still so very chuffed that it's right there. I've never really liked fortifying these fortresses because when I say fortifying, I mean like building an enclosure around the spawner. They're so difficult because the light level that these blaze require in order to not spawn is crazy. Like, they'll still spawn right next to a torch, I'm pretty certain. But we'll start as we mean to go on. We can at least use the fences that they have kindly provided for us. Right, let's drink one of these. Then they can't bother us for a little bit, and I'm just going to ignore them for the most part, just while I get this foundation down. I can't remember how the dimensions of the spawner works, because there's a particular direction that it goes one block more in, but I can't remember what that is. So for now, we're just going to build it oversized slightly. We just want to minimize the spawning, and we want the spawning to happen where we want it to happen rather than where they want to spawn, right? That's the idea. Just hope none of them come and hit me, because they can still deal melee damage to you. Right, so one. Oh, I can't see where the block border is. 1, 2, 3. So I think we're going to go 4 out. So we're going to go like that. That's 4, isn't it? 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do that. And like I say, we're literally just building a block around it for now. And we'll knock all this out afterwards. There we go. This is going surprisingly well. We've got 6 minutes left. He needs to die, unfortunately, because he's going to punch us. I mean, if they punch me now, I'll still die because I'll hit the ground. Pretty certain I'll die from fall damage. So that's 1. That's 2. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more will be 4. There we go. Oh, get out of the way, guys. Here we go. Right, okay. Making decent progress here. We've not had any boo-boos just yet. 1, 2. 3, and then 1 more. Make 4. Oh, wow, there's a lot of blades. My view is so obstructed right now. 1, 2, that's 3. And then 1 more. We want just 1 more down there. See, if we fall in the lava, we're okay, right? Because we've got fire resistance and we can just swim in it. But if we fall onto the ground, then we're really screwed. How much left have we got? 5 minutes, right? We're doing really well here, in my opinion. Oh, there we go. They're meleeing me now, which we can't have. Let's eat. Let's take this guy out. Come on. Come. That's what I hate about them. They're just so difficult to kill. Right, okay, so we've only got this now to do. I know I don't need to do a solid block. I could just leave a 1 high gap. But just for completion's sake, we're going to build a block. There are so many blades around right now. So we need to eat some more, ideally. Alright, we've still got 4 minutes left of the fire resistance. I think we can do this all in one go. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. I mean, spawning is definitely slowing down for 2 reasons. Because we've blocked off a lot of the spawning area. Oh, let's protect the spawner. Because if a gas blows it up, I think they can actually blow it up. Which is no good. So let's put a nether brick there. Just so we know that that's where the spawner is. Oh, get lost. There we go. So this will also be quite nice. I've just remembered that we can use the blaze rods for fuel. So it does mean that we'll have a nice supply of fuel now. Alright, okay. So that should be most, if not all, of the spawning disabled. can't remember if I need to go one more up. I don't think I do. They might be able to spawn up here. Yeah, was that just a spawn then? I don't know. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a spawn. Right, okay, so eat. How much fire resistance have I got? 2 minutes, right. We can get one more layer done in that time. Checking what that is. Right. Oh, so much fire. All of the fire. Yeah, here we go. I might have gone one layer too thick at the bottom, but, you know, it's been a while since I looked into the mechanics of this game, so forgive me if I have done that. Bloody hell. Let's go get a view. I think we've disabled the spawn there. How many are there? Yeah, there's not as many as I thought there was actually. We can probably take these out with a bow. There we go, there's one. Oh, missed. There we go, got that one. We may as well go get the rods, hadn't we? I suppose a lot of them will have maybe fallen into the lava. So there's one rod. Do we get any others? Yeah, I think there's... Yeah, they're all down there. It's a screenshot if ever I've seen one. Well, Blaze, you can sit down there all you want. I do not mind. Oh, I heard Slappy. That's what... Where were you when I needed you? Hey? I didn't drop anything anyway. Oh, okay. Fire resistance has run out. So we only had to use one potion. Very impressed. Did I dig? Is this a way up? It is. Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to hang around here for a minute and kill whatever blaze are around and just make sure that there's no more spawning. I might have missed... Again, I know that it's a little larger on one side than it is the other. I think it's like X something. But I'm just going to stand near it and see if any spawn, and if they do, then I'll correct it. But if anything interesting happens, I'll come back to you. Okay, something slightly interesting happened. Just on my way back around here, some wither skeletons have spawned. And a blaze. Now, I think that blaze is just a normal blaze that would have spawned anyway. I don't think he's because of the spawner. Let's take these out. How cool would it have been if I'd have got ahead? Oh well. Right, let's do a little path. Again, I don't think it can spawn up here. Anything can. I think wither skeletons rely on light level. So I'm hoping that we've got it right here and no more can spawn because we've now lit it up. And it does look like there's no more blaze spawning, so that's great. So obviously until I can make a proper redstone farm, I'm going like as in like one with pistons and stuff to push them in a one by one area. I'm just going to make a little hole where they can spawn and I can kill them. So yeah, none are spawning. There we go. Fantastic. That is literally all we wanted. So we've controlled the spawns. No more have spawned. If anyone where else could have spawned, it would have spawned at the same time as that one in the middle. So I believe we've done a great job there. Again, let's just make sure that there's none that have spawned underneath or anything. I can hear some fire, which I'm hoping is just normal fire and it isn't them. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just normal. No blaze spawn around here, right? Good. Just being a little paranoid, I guess. So we'll put this back as it is, as it was, because it's going to freak me out. We'll get rid of that cobble because it's grim. Right, okay, so we shall make a little something. So if we do that there, and we can do a little tunnel through here, because I think this is too low for them to spawn. Oh no! And as if like magic, we're back with a brand new pickaxe. Enchanted it, as you just saw. Got efficiency 2 on it. Pretty happy with that. So my plan is to do something like this, and I hope they can spawn up here. They might need one more, one higher. I've also just had a little thought whilst I went to go get this pickaxe that I want to try out. We'll do this side 2 and this side 3 as a test. There we go. So they're spawning, and we'll just stay around here. I believe, sorry, I feel like I'm being a little incoherent. I believe that they added something to the game ages ago. I've never tested it, and I could be completely wrong here, but I think if you pop a cauldron down in the nether, you can fill it with water, and it stays, right? It does. And then I think if I till that ground, I think it gets hydrated by the cauldron. Again, I could be wrong. It might have just been so you can have water in the nether. But if this does work, then I'm thinking we can set up a carrot farm here. And I don't think it is hydrating it, but we can set up a carrot farm because we're going to spend a little bit of time in here anyway. So we may as well make use of the time, you know, by also farming a little. But it doesn't look like it's hydrating it, which is a shame. It's not the end of the world because you can still plant it on non-hydrated soil. But I thought that that's what it did, but it clearly does not. That is a shame. I might just be being impatient, but I think by now we would have seen at least one. Right, so I need to go up one basically. So pop them back down there. Do this. That's interesting. Does that mean that they can now spawn here? I think that does mean that. So let's do that. We need slabs, which is why I bought a crafting table. Yeah, it's not hydrating them. That's a shame. I thought that was something I'd read, but clearly not. So we'll make some slabby slabs. And we'll do this. And then I think if we do this, we should be good. Fantastic. So now they can't get me. I can get them. And I can pick up their drops. Now, what I can actually do, just thinking about this, is to stop them from being able to set that on fire and potentially burn the drops. I could do something like this. Because they can't set stairs on fire, I don't think. Can they? No. Fantastic. So we'll do that. Again, just a temporary solution, but it will mean that we can get to level 30 quite easily. So, I need one more set. I fully appreciate that this is not the most efficient way to farm Blaze. Like I said, I've said it multiple times now, just a temporary solution. Oh, no. Oh, it's you, you prick. Alright, let's build a little enclosure around this. Hate to make everything out of cobble, but right now it's all we've got. So, cobble it will be. Just until we've got something a bit better. We'll block off this end. And we will prettify it at some point. But right now our goal is just XP. Right, great. So if we just do a little... What am I doing, eh? That'll do. And we'll put a little door on. Don't know if doors can burn, like as in by fire, but I hope they can't. Fantastic. Ugly as anything, but it serves a great purpose. We can get XP. I think they can shoot me down here. No, apparently not. They can shoot that though. Again, I will slab the floor. Oh, they're meleeing me, I think. I know I'm standing in fire. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay here for a little bit. This is the end of today's episode anyway. This is what I wanted to get achieved, and we have. Apologies for that noise. I'm going to stay here, try and get to level 30 if I can, and then I will meet you in the next episode, and we'll try and start it with a level 30 enchant. Okay, thanks for watching guys, I appreciate it. Any feedback, leave it in the comments. Bye bye.